I've started my 75 hard challenge on 14th of August 2023, and this is how I look on day 0, weighing around 87 kgs and 25 to 27% body fat. And this is how I look after 30 days. But before showing you the results, let me tell you why and how I started this 75 hard challenge. Let's talk about why I started this journey. And the story goes like this. A few months ago, before starting this challenge, I was in lots and lots of stress on finishing my uni projects, getting into a good shape for the summer, losing clients on my social media marketing agency. Yes, I started my own business, but it wasn't going so good. And finally, I summoned up enough courage to quit my job, which was stressing me out. And everything went downhill after that. So basically, I didn't have any money to pay the bills or the rent. I didn't have any job. And my business wasn't doing so good. So I was broke. And one day I was scrolling through social media because I literally had nothing to do. And I stumbled upon a challenge called 75 Hard. And one day I started doing some research on this 75 Hard challenge, and mostly it's positive feedback from the people who have already done it, and saw some inspirational stories on how they unscrewed their life from being lazy, fat, procrastination, stress, depression, no money, to succeeding their life. And after watching all those videos, I was like, why not? Let's give it a try. So I planned on starting my 75 Hard challenge on 7th of August 2023 because I love the number 7. But the tragedy struck for the one last time. I went to the gym on 6th of August 2023 to train my legs, the day before I planned to start my 75 Hard challenge. And I was doing my deadlifts without the belt. And you know what happened?
I broke my back.
I slipped a disc and it was painful. And when I was in the hospital, I didn't even think about my back injury. The only thing that was going in my mind is how I'm gonna start my 75 Hard challenge, which is gonna be tomorrow morning. And I went home, I couldn't walk for a week. I was laying in my bed. My roommate was helping me with the food, and I was struggling to even go to take a shit, and it was so painful. And the whole week I was so negative, like, why this is happening to me? Why? I was literally trying to do something good for me, which is gonna improve my life, but this happens a day before my challenge. So I was lying in my bed doing nothing, being negative, and I was about to give up. But one day I was watching a video of a guy called David Goggins, if you know what I mean.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
It was Joe Rogan's podcast. It was like hour and a half or 2 hours video. I don't remember that. It was literally sharing his experience on how it did everything he did just by his mind, even though his body was literally gave up or giving up every single time he does something. And something just clicked in my head. I know that we are not in the same level or we are not going into the same situations, but after thinking about the things what he went through and the thing what I'm going through, I thought, if he can do it, why not I? And the next day I woke up with a lot of pain in my back. It wasn't healed enough, but you know what? I'm gonna carry the boards and the logs. So I started doing some stretches, doing some recomp workouts for my back injury. And a week after my back injury, I was back. Even though I wasn't my 100%, I wanted to start this challenge as soon as possible. And now let's talk about how I did this challenge. So basically the 75 Hard challenge has some rules to follow. 0 cheat meals, 2 workouts a day, 1 inside and 1 outside, drink lots of fluids, reading non-fictional books. But on top of it, I added some more stuffs to make it harder for me. So these are some of my goals to achieve in this 75 Hard challenge. Calisthenics, mainly handstand, juggling, solving Rubik's Cube, starting my own e-commerce business, getting more clients on my social media marketing agency, and kickstarting my YouTube channel to achieve my 100k subs silver play button. And I'm happy to say that after painful and hard 30 days, I have managed to achieve few of my goals. Now I can solve a Rubik's Cube under 1 minute. I can hold a handstand for 15 seconds. I opened up my own e-commerce Etsy shop. And finally, I can juggle 3 balls easily. And last but not least, this is how I look after 30 days.
Bruh.
Nope, I don't look like that. And no one can look like that in 30 days naturally. Instead, I look like this. And important news, don't be fooled or increase your expectation while watching videos and pictures of people on internet showing their 30 days transformation naturally. It's all fake. It's gonna be one of these two things. They're not natural or they're doing Photoshop. No one can look like this in 30 days. Trust me. And this is the reason so many people stop doing this kind of challenges because they have been watching lots of transformation videos and they've been tricked and fooled, and when they don't get that results in that amount of time, they give up, they lose hope. It's not their fault, it's internet's fault. So keep your expectation lower and your efforts higher and you will achieve your goals. I'm sure of it. Sorry for clickbaiting you guys in this video. This is the only way I can grab your attention. Don't lose your hope, don't give up. Start your journey right now. And I'll see you guys after 30 days with some juicy updates. Peace.